Sì, però i Packers non sono facili, perché hanno... Sì, ma... No, i Lions anche sono messi bene, fidati, perché hanno tutte le prime dei Rams per i prossimi 150 anni. E si sono liberati di Stafford. Allora, ehm, ok, quando vuoi ci siamo. Via. Ah, tra l'altro, vedi sta cosa? Cioè, tipo a me, dopo che c'è stato l'aggiornamento, l'overall della squadra tipo si è abbassato di 5 punti. Sì, cioè... Ah, adesso guardo. Allora. Blu va bene, ok. Eh, no, ma prima era 85, poi boh... Ma ti dico prima della trade di Donald, eh? Sì.
It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to
Ma
keep
no,
us
vabbè,
warm
ma
at
penso
Gillette
su tutta
Stadium
la
in
stagione.
Foxborough. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made
Sono
their way
7
out of
per
the
5,
tunnel. These
35,
folks are fired
6
up as their
per...
guys are ready to
Sì,
do
sono
battle
circa
between
6
the
tackle la
Buffalo Bills
partita.
and the New England Patriots.
Sì,
The
no, no, è
first
vero,
2
sono
months
tanti,
of the
per carità.
regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9? And no return on this one as the
Ma poi
fair
mica
catch
ieri
is
sera ero
signaled
già
for
gasato che
and
avevo
taken.
giocato benissimo contro le Biaso. Ma vabbè, che te devo dire? So, partiamo, cambiamo... Adesso devo pensare a oggi, basta pensare a ieri.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Sempre lui.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On second down, it's Jacobs, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings? That they kind of
Sto coglione.
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Throwing on first down. Long. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. Not much there, only a yard.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Off the play fake. Long. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs.
Mica sono andato a vuoto col manuale. No, no, non avevo il manuale, avevo l'altro manuale, quello che arriva da dietro. Vedi, no, ma lui è l'altro, quello che se si butta così sulla panchina.
let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. A quick throw complete to
Grande
Washington.
Combs. Mi hai fatto venire paura.
35 at the 36. A gain of 5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down
at the 36-yard line.
They run it with Jacobs, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
E c'era subito lui.
Dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Ma quello serve. Serve proprio a quello.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Sì, infatti, adesso ci stavo un attimo pensando, dice che cazzo ha detto? No. Perché... ma che te lo sei perso, hai avuto tipo 2 o 3 secondi dove potevi già dargliela e sicuro ce la facevi.
Some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get
la Madonna.
Nice little tester for him.
Addirittura sulla telecamera.
I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Smith, his first carry. And they're able to get this one.
Ha rimbalzato da un po' di parti. Sì.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
They keep it with Smith on 1st down.
Come rimbalza Ido Smith. È impazzito. È impazzito Ido Smith.
Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Ito Smith. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
First carry now. This is Johnson. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Ma l'ho cambiato, è stato un audible, non era proprio la giocata iniziale.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. On the counter, it's Smith.
Ma c'è stato il mio testa di cazzo che doveva bloccare e non ha bloccato.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete to Smith. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now they'll set up the screen to Huntley.
Cioè, meno male che ho preso almeno 2 yard. Quando ho visto che c'avevi cosa, come si chiama il linebacker? Mamma mia, mi ha fatto una paura. Ho detto adesso mi tira una stecca, che zio fa.
They run here with Jason Huntley. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Sì, è il mio terzo run.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Niente, mai una volta che mi dà la soddisfazione, boss, di prendere le penalità come fa Rogers. Niente. Mica, ogni tanto ci provo, quando tipo sono in queste situazioni, tipo a far rifare la penalità alla difesa. Bravo, esatto. Esattamente quello che hai appena detto. Esatto. Hai detto proprio la cosa giusta.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's going to be
addirittura.
The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion.
No, non mi aspettavo l'incomplete, mica.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Ah, ma poi Robinson è uno, cioè, che tendenzialmente è un tipo un fisico, no? Uno che sulla carta, to. Sì, quello sicuro.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
Porca troia.
And he'll be taken down, but not
bella
before
corsa
they work
questa.
it across midfield. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you
Però non è partito velocissimo.
At least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
The ball carrier.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Off play action. Long. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Sì. Ma Emos che cazzo, cosa sta guardando? Emos ha visto una tipa in tribuna e si è distratto.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Ah, mi ricordo, sì, con Edmonds, sì.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10.
Ma come cazzo si è tolto quello? Cioè, come si è liberato del blocco? Bastardo. Non me l'aspettavo per un cazzo.
They'll run it now with Smith. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Gun. They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I miei prima che si liberano, i miei, porca troia. Ho cercato 1, 2, 3, 4, ma niente. Ehi lei. Ma pure il lato destro. Il lato destro è il mio che ha fatto la slant. Tipo si è liberato solo quando ho lanciato, solo che era troppo tardi.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Here's Jacobs. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Hai capito?
From the gun, long, going up top.
Ma Dio! Ma come si fa? Dai! Ma dai, ma mica Ward che lo pago 40 milioni all'anno, ma mi fa ste cazzate, dai! Ma porca troia!
You always hear about receivers, you hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the air?
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Back to throw. Long. Throw left side complete. That's Hines. And this will leave him a yard short.
Dio Ward. Dio Ward.
First down call as a screenplay gets him 9.
At the Patriots' 26-yard line.
40 milioni l'anno, zio cantante.
Off the play fake, long. They'll roll him out right. Henry's got it, out on the left side.
Sì, vabbè, ma che cazzo è? Porca troia.
First time they've hooked up here, good for 17 and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Perotto, Disley.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Ma era buona, era buona.
And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually
Forse perché ha fatto i passettini, al posto tipo di piantarsi ha fatto i passettini. Infatti è sbagliato il colpo. Sai quando fai i passettini che tipo sembra che fa danza così, ogni tanto allora guardo qualcosa, secondo me così.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
No, quello sì, anche perché tipo noi eravamo anche da Madden 20 nella stessa.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Non ti credere.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And I think the ball's
Ma pure fanvolata.
So possession will stay the same. Well, this hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. That boy from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. They'll look to set up his blockers. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They begin the drive with Hines. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Here's Long on 1st and 10.
Questo la tiene. Zio cantante. Oh, minchia Robinson, no, questo sì.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Long. He's going to launch it for one. This is caught.
Questa sì, porca troia.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts.
Sa che sta partita sta prendendo una direzione ben precisa.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Looking to throw. Long. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
A 31-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Pass to kick off for Buffalo.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
È la sentenza.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the...
And that's caught inside the 30.
Non ci credo.
Touchdown, New England.
Meno male che sei andata liscio perché sennò ciao proprio. Ma questo mi dice di andare per 2, ma io vado per 1. Non mi fido adesso. Mandato di culo questo.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And the lead cut down to 9.
Makes the score Bills 19, Patriots 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. He was a good run on first down, followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Now long on 3rd and 2. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up.
È sempre Combs lì. Grande Combs. Ma questo ci voleva, questo. 5 tackles Combs in questa partita. No, che cazzo sono queste flag adesso? Porca, puoi capire, una volta che poi c'è una posizione buona sul ritorno, porca troia. Vabbè.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. On the carry, here's Smith. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And this is caught. I think he got
Minchia, se hai ragione, questo è brutto.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
No, come se tipo proprio gli ha detto ciao all'altro.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Second and 11 now. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson.
È sempre lui.
And again the run defense.
Madonna. E cos'è?
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Third down, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So on trots the field
no, è dall'altra parte, c'avevo il vento. Niente. No, pensavo di avere il vento a favore.
And whistle blown, a timeout here is
Sì.
taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away.
Anche per andare a vedere che hai fatto quelle yard lì. Sì, è antipatico.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
È arrivato Donald da dove?
That catch good for only a couple.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And now with a play clock winding down,
hai fatto troppe cazzate.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Play action, long. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10.
Da quale situazione che non hai fatto un incompleto?
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Ah.
From the gun, long, flushed out right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
No, quando mi hai detto c'è un holding offensivo, pensavo che tipo mi desse la safety. Boh, ho detto, boh, non lo so dove l'hanno fatto. Sai, se l'hai fatto tipo entro le 10 yard è safety quella. Vai, va bene partire di lì, dai.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now here's a throw that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. The open man is Smith. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Mi sa di sì.
It'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Following the penalty,
No, che scemo, minchia, c'era tutta la figa aperta. No, cazzo, ero convinto che perché avevo visto che tipo eri con Edmunds, mi sembra. Tipo, ho detto cazzo, se vado lì mi tirano una stack così, poi ad un certo punto Edmunds è andato a sinistra a caso. Ho detto, porca troia.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
No, almeno c'è un quarto quarto. Almeno ci divertiamo il quarto quarto.
Remember what I said, it's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard.
Cazzo, mi sarei giocato il culo che facevi... No! No, cazzo! Dicevo, mi sarei giocato il culo che facevi play action lì. Avevo messo già la QB con te in facile.
But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Long, off the play fake. And look at this, they get the turnover they need.
E questo è Maluia che ti è venuto addosso così.
So my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Tu ti rendi conto? No, ma tu ti rendi conto che questo è il primo incompleto che lanci. Mamma mia, Smith. No, dislocato. No, non dovrebbe essere tutta la stagione, però se permetti. Cioè, non so se mi spiego, 19 milioni l'anno, cioè. Minchia, era passato pure stavolta, cazzo.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Muoviti, muoviti!
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills.
Sì, che se Robinson non si muoveva lo ammazzavo.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
A first down carry here for Johnson.
Che guarda, mi è tornato indietro, troia di una merda. Ma perché se fosse caduto prima non le perdevo quelle 3 yard, è per quello che mi arrabbio. Guarda, che cade qua. No, invece lui sta in piedi, torna indietro e perde le 3 yardi.
Second and 13. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
I thought that wasn't a bad.
E l'ha lasciata, è finita fuori. Se ti ricordi.
Had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. New England on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They run the counter.
Niente.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Ma non volevo rischiare qua.
On third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Gonzalez on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
Penso di sì, non lo so. Adesso non mi ricordo mai.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the
Vai,
lead,
vai.
but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Now left side on the swing pass. And he gets this one just shy.
Porca troia, quando c'era la CPU non riesci mai a... Già, la CPU non la riconosce mai sta cosa. No, ma dico una volta ogni 3 per dire, non sempre dico. Però ogni tanto che la CPU è in grado di riconoscere una juke. Ma davvero, minchia, grande azione Edo questa. Dopo un po' ero convinto che niente, stavi aspettando un sec, ho detto, adesso... difatti arrivava.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Long. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Off play action. Long. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, but now it's 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw is Long. Throwing on 3rd and long. And he maybe makes it.
Sì, però questa me l'avevi fatta leggere troppo facile.
They'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. They go back to the ground with Smith. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
And 12.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is fielded inside the 5.
Ma che palle! Ma mica, ma faccio il punt perfetto una volta, troia di una merda. Che palle, ragazzi, oh. Niente, uno non può stare un po' almeno dice, boh, almeno prima di arrivarci ce ne mette un po'. No, niente.
But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
3rd down.
They'll look to throw. And it's complete. Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
First down.
Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it.
Speravo nell'incompleto, l'avevo capito che volevo lanciare lì.
As they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Perché per tenerti il time out, tu dici.
He's back to throw. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Second and 10. Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Henry.
Che bella come l'hai giocata bene.
The 35-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And the Bills will move the chains. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. This from 52 and this for the win.
Ce l'ho fatta, a Season 4 ce l'ho fatta. Scusa se ti ho seguito male, dopo 4 stagioni. Niente, il secondo tempo non hai fatto punti il secondo tempo forse. No. Buona, dai, abbiamo tutto aperto. La mia sconfitta di ieri e la tua di ieri. Adesso scusami, i record come sono? Io vado 5-3. E Salvo pure può andare 5-3. Dai, buona. Se vuol dire che ci divertiamo sta division, tutto aperto. Adesso noi quando giochiamo la prossima? Fra poco, vero? Ah, minchia, porca troia. Buono, buono. Mi stai dando solo belle notizie. Porca, mica vedi, dovevo vincere ieri sera. Oh, ma tu guarda che ieri sera l'ultimo drive è stato come il tuo oggi, solo che tipo quando io ho fatto lo spike per fare il field goal, cioè tipo il cronometro è andato a 0. Cioè non l'ho potuto neanche fare. Vabbè. Sì. Ma sì. Dopo 4 stagioni. Ma che ho fatto 151.8 di rating con boss. Finalmente. Vabbè, dai. Edo, grazie della partita e ci vediamo fra 3 giornate, mi sembra. Tra 4. Ok, bella, dai. Ciao Edo, buona domenica. Ciao ciao.